What's up, and yo, what's up, party people? How y'all doing today? This is your boy, Deacon Django, and we are in the house. And again, it's a Friday, and it's time for shenanigans. And I want to thank you guys for joining us in today. Y'all just bear with me while I get my live going. We having some technical issues trying to get our girl Nikki G in on the spot today. She is in an undisclosed location, BB316 or something. I don't know what she got going on. But Nikki, if you listening to me, darling, Skype is your friend. If not, you can call us in at 855-525-5683. That's a lot of fives. And in fact, today I want to thank everybody for joining us in. We've got a great topic to talk about. Today, this is something that kind of blew up. We kind of blew this one up this week, and it kind of gave us some great material. And before we get started, I want to go ahead and let me just go down the line here and just see who we got here. Okay, first of all, we're going to start with, I got my man here. He has been a great little addition to the show. He comes in from time to time when I can get him, when he ain't between court cases. My man over here, Ephraim Neely. How you doing, baby boy? What's going on?
Doing good, bro. What's up, Little Rock?
All right. And, of course, then we've got my man over here. Like I said, I think between him and Ephraim, they growing the competition who don't grow hair within a year. Who does not grow hair, who refuses to grow hair. And let's see. What's your name? Head Sanford. How you doing there, boy?
All right. What's up?
All right. And, of course, Ephraim has two young ladies. And one, well, she was strong, too. She gave me a strong handshake. Young lady, give me your name again. I'm so sorry. I'm a little slow in the morning when I haven't had my coffee. Kiwana. Kiwana. Mm-hmm. Like Kiwana pie. Okay, all right. And the young lady sitting here, and I want these ladies to come in and chime in too, because this is a great information today. And your name, young lady, again? Dion. You whoop people. Yeah, I knew it. She whoops people. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let me see who I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to add Nikki G on here. Let me see if I can find her. We're going to find her. But a man on the wheels of steel today, since Dave is he's in hiatus, is, of course, my brother, the founder of Joy Net Radio, JC Love. What's up, baby? Oh, that's all you're going to give me is what's up? Really, bro? You just killed the whole flow of the show, man. Come on.
I'm sorry. What's up?
Oh, okay. That's still just, Okay. So today's topic kind of blew up in our room today. We were talking about, the name of our topic is called Misunderstanding the Misleader. And how it started was it ended up with a 2-point question that was posed to men and to women. And basically what it stated was that who misleads more when we talk about relationships, men or women? And I guess it came up with, women going after the men, and then the question was posed to women. So we're going to ask, in situations of the heart, in situations of the affair, who misleads? And is there a difference between being misled and an understanding? So I'm going to start with you first, Head Sanford. What you got to say about that?
I don't know. I guess they say men mislead the most because of ego.
We mislead the most because of ego?
Well, not because of ego, but we always trying to impress a woman, so we may exaggerate what we have. We
exaggerate what we have.
Right.
Nikki G, you just hold on, Don. We trying to call you. See, that's what happens when you have Obama phones. You can't get good connection. So let me ask you, and then I'm gonna ask your two lady friends that come in today, especially the one with the strong handshake, because she bench pressed a little bit. Ooh, you almost broke my hand. I'm like, well, play it, don't squeeze too hard. Well, Ephraim, what do you think? I mean, in the affairs of the heart, who do you think is more misleading when we come into talk about relationships? Who do you think? Step lightly, counselor.
I want to plead the fifth.
Okay.
Because I think I was bamboozled into being here today. talking about this particular subject, but since I'm here, I'm going to say that it's 50-50 across the board. I think
agree.
it depends on the position, which gender plays in a relationship, who misleads, and then, of course, all the other background factors on whether they're needy or whether they're a leader, whether they're a follower, whether they have arrogance, whether they're super educated, undereducated, just all those factors that generate a personality for a person, that make them who they are. So with that being said, I don't think we can quantify who actually leads the most, but I think we can kind of flex out of this what causes people to lead.
Okay.
To mislead, man.
To mislead.
Yeah, to mislead.
Well, let me go to your female entourage over here. Let me ask them. She on point. Okay, Miss D. Yes, you come on up here. I want your take on it. What do you think? Come on up to the mic. Yeah, either mic will work. It'll work for you. How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
You good?
How are you?
Okay, I'm good too.
I would say that men mislead more because a woman, she usually will express her feelings, I think, a little bit more. If she feels as though she's no longer in love with a man, she's going to basically let him know by her actions. But men, on the other hand, they're pretty good, I think, at pretending. They can come home to their wives and act as though they love them, till death do us part, and then they can, that same night, go out and be with another woman and act as though he would love to love her until death do them part. So that's my take on it. I think overall men do mislead more.
I think women can do that too.
Thank you.
Women do. Women do, but I think
have more control. I think women have more control and more opportunity to do it. People always put stuff on men saying what men do, but in reality, what we've come to learn is, hey, women do a lot of the same stuff that men do.
And I do not disagree with that. But what I will say is that I think it's harder for women to, what word am I looking for? Not be able to express the fact that they no longer love a man. I think women they don't do that as easy. If they're at the point where they no longer love you, it's going to show. It's pretty hard for them, I think, in most cases, to not let that seep through. So, but I mean, overall, I do kind of agree with you. Both will.
I know. Don't you think, Miss Dion? Don't you think that in society now it's gotten more feminized that women are see? Somebody told me yesterday. They said historically men have done it more because men can, and I said no. I mean, even if you go back to biblical days, women have been misleading men, leading men on. I said the difference is that women were in a class where they were not considered actually equal to men, so they were told to sit down, be quiet, and just stay in their place. But now the society over the last 30, 40 years has gotten more feminized. Women are just bold with it, and they're not shamed for what they do.
And they should not be.
Oh, really? No. So you think y'all should just go around just misleading men, do what y'all want to do?
I'm not going to say that they should mislead, but I think the honesty aspect of it should be equal, on both sides in terms of letting it come out. A woman shouldn't have to hide the fact that she no longer loves her man, just like many men out here don't really hide the fact that they don't love their woman. So I think it should be equal in terms of that.
Okay.
Hey, I think even the state understands that it's equal and that women put themselves sometimes in situations, and men too, of misleading. Because like when you take marriage, for instance, marriage is only a contract that says two things. One thing it says is that all assets and debts accumulated are both parties equal,
exactly,
right, during the marriage. But what marriage also says is, and it takes into account for this, that any children that the wife has while she's married, whether they be the husbands or not, they make the husband be the biological father unless he can prove otherwise. So that being the case, then they must actually take into consideration the fact that throughout history, women have had children by other men while they were married.
Oh, postman, mailman,
I'm just saying,
lawn man, pool man. Hold on, I think we got a phone call. So before we get in and start the boxing, yes, hello, caller. Are you misleading anyone today? Hello. Oh, they got quiet. See, bomber phones. I keep trying to tell you. Poor old Nikki G. We just tried to get on. She needed her fan club today to help her out too. Nikki, we trying to Skype you in, darling. So if you're listening to me, try the number 855-525-5683. So my thing about it is, and here's the issue. I'm going to talk from the male perspective about why women mislead. First of all, women mislead when they come into the relationship. Yeah, they come in. You got weave in your head. That ain't your hair. That ain't your hair. And then you come in there with fake eyes, fake hair, and then you want to talk about, I want a real man. And let's just be real. Okay, let's talk about the understanding concept. People say it's not misleading if you two have an understanding, right? What is an understanding? That's kind of like, okay, let's go back and define that more. What is a relationship? A relationship technically is an understanding between two people to involve themselves with each other, right? So we can have relationships with friends. We have relationships with co-workers. We call that a business relationship. We have relationships with all sorts of people that are either platonic or they are romantic. Okay, so we have even relationships we have with platonic friends are an intimate relationship. They're just an intimate relationship without sex. Okay, so when we talk about an understanding and a person comes in and they try to say, well, we have an understanding, but I'm not really telling you these things, or I'm not really doing these things. Well, the question is, are you misleading? Or we also say what women like to do is lead on. Are you leading a person on? Now, here's what happens. Let's just say me and you, Miss Dion, Monday get up and hook up, and I meet you out somewhere. Hey, how you doing? My name is Django. I got a goat. Your name is Dion. How you doing? You look good. Like you could whoop somebody, but that's okay though. Don't whoop me. I did. Yeah, I'm just saying. Just be nice. Be nice. I buy you a drink. Whatever. Pet your fur. Whatever. So we're hooking up, and you just say, hey, we're gonna take it slow. I got an understanding. You got an understanding. That's what it's gonna be. Now, here's where women mess up. Let me give you sisters the game for free. Let me give you the game for free. If we're taking it slow and we're having an understanding and we're not putting a name on what we're doing, we're not going to call each other boyfriend and girlfriend. Now, let's just be real. When we talk about affairs of the heart and affairs of the sex, look at Ephraim. He got his glass on like he Bruce Lee. Wah! So when we talk about affairs of the heart, the lust parts of it always kicks in before love does, right? Let's just be real. 99% of relationships, the lust kicks in before the love does.
I disagree with that. That's too high of a number. It's gonna be way.
Well, it'd be lower, but I'm just throwing it out there to be egregious.
But I do agree with the physical attraction and what starts most relationships. You never really see a person like, ooh, I bet she's smart.
Yeah, I bet she's smart, intelligent.
You know what I'm saying? It's either along the lines that they got your physical characteristics, or they have a career that you respect, or they got a position in the church. I mean, it could be
those ones, yeah. The one looking to be potential first ladies, yeah. The one trying to be potential first ladies.
No, but women and men, don't just put it on.
Well, I mean, I don't know no man looking to live in the church like, ooh, she a usher boy. I got to get with her.
I'm starting to think you're a little one-sided, bro.
I'm male perspective. I'm just going from the male perspective. Counselor.
Have you been hurt in your past?
Who hasn't?
Are you displaying your true feelings?
Yeah, I'm going to put let me put my feelings on the board.
Okay, give it to us.
Okay, so if we have an understanding, now here's the problem. When we get into an understanding, where women mess up, this is where y'all mess up. Now you want to come over and hang out at the spot. Now you want to come up here and call me 12 times a day. Now you want to come over here and want me to take you out. Hold on. Now you want me to sit around here and listen to you cry about your coworker. Now you want to sit up here and listen to me talk about why your lights got cut off. Now you want me to sit up here and talk about why your car brakes went out just before payday. Blah, 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 blah. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Only time if our understanding is real and is what it is, only time we need to be talking is when you're coming to Django's cave and I'm coming to your cave. Because what women have now done is you've changed the dynamics of the game. Now you're trying to make me feel a certain kind of way about your life, what goes on in your life, and certain things that happen in your life. You understand what I'm saying? How y'all doing over there? Look at that. See, my live is, bomber phones, bro. It's trying to go live. So I'm still stuck on trying to go live. So
shout out to AT&T.
Okay, there you go. Man, boy, bye. Look, Sprint is the business. So No, really, right now it's not. I can't even go lie. So when you trying to make me feel a certain type of way or a certain type of thing about what goes on in your life, now what you're trying to do is you're trying to get me to establish feelings or empathy for what goes on with you. So now that I'm starting to establish feelings and empathy, now when you sit around and say, we had that fateful talk one day, what is we gonna do? I'm like, what you mean, what is we gonna do? Remember, we just got an understanding. So now I'm looking at you like, no, now you sit around here and try to make me establish feelings for you when I told you up front the only thing I wanted was to hook up and do that. And any man that's true to his game and true to the game is going to always let you know that he's never going to deviate from the pattern. Where the you okay? You blowing kissy? You all right over there, right?
My line closed out.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But before it closed out, somebody said, man, get you a new woman with a job.
Don't. They were saying that to me. Get a woman with a job.
Man, get you a new woman with a job.
That's what
I'm sorry, y'all.
No, he right. He gotta get you.
I'm sorry that I made it go out.
But they was wrong though, because we saw that post yesterday about how a man will take a woman at a bus stop. A woman won't date a man catching a bus. A man will take a woman working at the fry station at McDonald's. A woman will not even look at a dude that works at McDonald's.
Where do y'all get this stuff when these women started dating these dudes, just got out of prison, can't get a job, they take care of them. When they dating these dudes,
they trying to save
they don't work at all.
Save a Negro.
Or they work. That's what I'm saying. They contradict what you were just saying about how men take a woman at McDonald's or a bus stop when women taking fellas who can't get a
because
job.
You know why? Because they caught up in what they see. They caught up in what they see. No, because I look a whole lot less attractive flipping fries.
What I'm saying is though, it's the same thing that everybody taking people that's beneath them or people who are not there to add to what they got going on.
Right.
Only can take away.
Right.
So you look at it like for what it's really worth, like you was talking about. Relationships, open relationships. Well, you're right. You got a relationship with everybody, but at some point, you're gonna close the relationship either one or two ways. You're gonna close it for a commitment, or you're gonna close them out. One or two, right?
Yeah, close them out. There you go.
Right, but still, though, women they make bad decisions with men all the time who are not equally yoked with them. And then they have to, go through that whole conversation about, girl, I done built this man up
and build up a Jody, huh? Yeah, that's what they want to do. Go ahead, Sam.
And then he just leaves. He leaves for another one.
Oh.
Yeah. They'll do that. I heard.
Yeah, another woman gonna take care of him. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though. Them dudes that work like at McDonald's and stuff like that, it's nothing wrong with those guys. Because you know why? They got the initiative to get up out their butt and go to work every day.
Right.
Then the men that women should be respecting. They work really, really hard as to the get rich quick, or I'm going to live off of you, or everything that you see that I have on or that I'm driving is all that I have.
Right.
That's all of me.
That's all of you, right.
Substance, that's me.
Can you look past the surface? And that's why people get. And see, here's the problem with the misleader. Since your friend said you need to get a woman with a job, the misleader never says they mislead you. They never tell you have to figure out they mislead you, because it's called gaslighting. We had that term that they use that. What a misleader will do is they'll mislead you and then sit around and make you think that you was figuring it out on your own all along. Oh, well, it's just like how people say what's called word salad. Well, we dating, but I didn't say we was exclusively dating. Huh? I'm saying, what? Well, I told you I was coming tomorrow, but I didn't tell you what time I was coming tomorrow. See, that's all the games and the bashings of a scoundrel. That's what they do. They play and whenever it's a person that's intentionally misleading you, they're never gonna tell you that they intentionally. Of course, they're not. They're gonna always make you think that you're the one that was trying to figure it out too much.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's why you can't force it. You got to feel it. When you get to know somebody and you start dating them. It's just my opinion. I'm not a relationship expert. I'm not Dr. Phil.
Right.
I'm just plain old attorney Ephraim Neely, and I do divorces.
Thank you. Go ahead and put you out waiting for your plug, bro. Go ahead and put your plug out there.
Since I do divorces, the one thing I have realized is that most relationships fail for one of three reasons. They have a breakdown in communication.
Right.
They got a breakdown in finances.
Right.
Or they got a breakdown in intimacy, which is sex in the bedroom. You understand what I'm saying? And those other two things sometimes lead to infidelity because you have breakdown in communication. And you go outside the relationship, that communication could turn to a whole new relationship that could lead to infidelity. Have a breakdown in finance, and you go outside a relationship for financial assistance, because there's always there's somebody with a dollar dangling on both sides, saying if he can't take care of it or she can't take care of it, I got your back. Then that could lead to intimacy or infidelity, and then of course a breakdown in the bedroom. It's 9 times out of 10 gonna lead to infidelity, right? So all I'm saying is, if you find somebody that you can have those 3 things with, or if you one of those people who can sacrifice one of the 3, which usually doesn't work, you know what I'm saying? Then go for it. But if not, I don't know. You might not really have a relationship. You just might have an understanding, like Django said earlier. And you gotta make a decision on whether you want to have a relationship or if you want to have an understanding. What you think?
I mean, I always tell people, what's the difference? See, that's where the problem comes in, that when people start inserting themselves too much into your life, and see, this is, the bashing of a misleader. If me and certain... Oh, hello. We got a call in? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you can call in. Well, poor old Nikki. We'll get her one of these days. We try to get her in. That's the female. That's our female co-host. Oh, Lord. She cooking. That's what it is. She cooking today. That's why I'm glad we got you ladies. She cooking. Nikki G, we called you out, darling. We are trying to get you on the line because the women, they struggling on this one. But I'm going to let Dion come back to the mic and you don't. No. Strong woman don't. She wants to film, so we're going to let her film. She going to be strong woman. No, she wants to film, so we're going to let her film. And the thing is that if we have an understanding, don't you agree that there's certain levels that you don't need to be in a person's life? See, because there's a difference between listening to what a person says and what a person does. And see, why relationships and understandings fall out. You ever seen a point where you meet somebody and you so cool with them, and then when you mess around and get with them, y'all don't speak no more? But y'all start off, because the misleader always comes to your life very strongly and aggressively, and then when they get you, then they just cut you all the way off. It's like they become a totally different person right in front of your eyes. Oh, wow. Yeah, right. So and then that's where the breakdown. That's where, like Ephraim said, the breakdown of communication come in. So, like I said, so let me end with this, because we getting ready to go to trending, because that's what Ephraim said he want to talk about. So we gonna be quick, because I see him looking at his watch over there.
No, we good. Take your time.
We good.
Yeah, it's your show.
Okay. Oh, all right. Wow, he's a shade tree. Men mislead wanting a relationship to have sex. Women mislead through sex to have a relationship.
I think some of that's true. But I think women are like men. Now I'm telling you, when women want to just have sex with somebody, they will. And the difference between a man and a woman, when a woman wants to have sex with someone, it is a whole lot easier, because a man typically is not going to say no. Now, a man who just want to have sex with a woman, even with that approach, even if the woman wanted to get them, have you ever heard a woman say, man, he was fine until he opened his mouth?
Yeah.
Like my dad told me when I was young, son, you're going to talk yourself out a whole lot of more booty.
You ain't lying.
Then you going to ever get
and you'll never know on some places. You'll never know. You just got friend zone, didn't even know it. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying, man. Women got, you underestimate the power of women. I think you're looking at it from like the antiquated. I think you're looking at it from like an antiquated position, like from the 60, 70 man and woman dynamic. Man, the woman dynamic right now is so strong. Number one, is more of them than us.
Right.
Number two, most of them got better jobs than more of us. Even though we might have some men out earning them,
right?
The black woman is a double minority, and they beneficial in every way to every race, and they get taken advantage of every day out here in this business world, right? So they self-sufficient, and they really don't need it. They own more houses than we have.
Right.
We have. Man, a woman, the first thing she probably gonna do is she get a good job, get a house.
Right.
She gonna drive a regular car and have a bad house. We're gonna have a bad car and live in an apartment. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you underestimate them. So when women really want to do something, they do it. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. In the day's time, back in the old days where the man was the head of the household, he could do what he want to do and go where he want to go, say what he want to say. He ain't do that no more.
No, he can't do that no more.
Hell, really, in a lot of households, the woman wear the pants these days. She controlling.
Men, y'all failing.
I don't know. I just think that the playing field is leveling out, especially on the African American side, where we got just a little bit more issues. Because we only make up about 15% of the whole United States population. Mm-hmm. Caucasian make up about 60-something%.
Right.
And then you got
the Latinos
about
right.
16-17%.
Right.
Then everybody else in the gap.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So if we 14-15%. And then we more than 60% of the incarcerated population.
There
so
you
we
go.
already killed our numbers down.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you just do the math. And our demographic, the African American, the women are the driving force. They are in the position of power because they are the majority, and they are the ones who mostly doing everything when it comes to economics. And so when you get with one of them, unless you just, like you say, unless you just not really paying attention,
right.
you're going to get with one who educated,
right,
who got a good job,
right,
who independent.
Right.
The independence is the hardest thing to overcome, to deal with. It's like pride for men.
Right.
Independence for women, pride for men. You got to deal with both of them to be successful.
Right, you do.
I don't know. I just think that the position. I like you, Django. You my boy. I just think you coming from an antiquated perspective on the man-woman dynamic and their effect on being misleaders. Women these days will take you down through there.
Oh yeah, no, don't get the game twisted. The game, I done been in the game for quite I done been a player, and you come trying to play them game, I take you right on through there, spit you right back out, and come on through. See, here's the issue. And this is where women sell men and men fall for it, like Eddie Murphy. Okay, here's where they sell it. Because you ever heard a woman tell you, before I cheat on a man, I leave him? You already heard that, right? Before I cheat on a man, that's a lie. Yeah. That's a lie. Women will get out here and get it in with a man, out-cheat him, sleep with his brother, sleep with his cousin, keep it under wraps.
Come home like it ain't nothing.
Right, like it ain't nothing. Smile in his face, see him at the family reunion.
Don't you realize that you just said a minute ago that a man will go out and cheat? No, she said a minute ago, a man will go out and cheat and come home to his woman like it ain't nothing.
Right.
You just said a woman will go out and cheat even with the brother and come home and say it ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing.
So therefore, what do we have?
Yep.
Equal playing
field. Now, if you want me to get your sister, your cousin, I call her. But I'm just saying is that the reason why is women sell the virtuousness of them and men fall for it. Now, before I go out and cheat on you, I leave you. Man, I had an ex said that. And I was out of town, and I think everybody in Little Rock was in my house. Okay, that's all I got to say on that. Whoa. I ain't going to say nothing else. And that's us.
What did you say? You said that he's had someone that...
No, but that's not but see, I came to that realization years over. Because people would come to me like, Django, you live there? And people would be like, whoa, I know that house. I'm like, what?
Whoa.
That's okay. She could have to deal with my girlfriends out of state, too. Now, I'm going to let you know that.
I think the Facebook followers are agreeing that it's an equal playing field.
Yeah, it's an equal playing field,
they
right.
saying men and women do the same thing. Thank y'all. I love y'all so much.
Thank you. That's what it is. No, and that's what I said. It's just the way women do it a different way than men. That's how men get caught up. Because, like I said, we'll go up here and promise a woman in the world that we want a relationship with them. No, we ain't doing but trying to hit it. And what'll happen is after we hit, and she lets us get comfortable with hitting it, we ain't trying to go no further than that. Okay, great. I want her every other night. That's about it.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
On both parts.
But sisters, hold on. Come in there talking about, look, I ain't the booty call girl. I'm going to let you know. They'll come in. They'll be real interested in you. They like what they see. They like what you wear. They like what you drive. Ooh, he attorney. Ooh, he a fireman. Ooh, he this. Ooh, he that. Ooh, he a police officer. Ooh, he up there. He ain't just patrolman, girl. He a lieutenant. So here's the thing. So what they'll do is they'll get with him. So after they done gave the goodies up 3-4 times, guess what? Then we got to have the talk. What is we going to do? What you mean was we going to do?
Now, you know what? I out of everything you said, I 100% agree with that last part.
Yep.
Because I agree. Men do the same thing. Like my partners, I'm not saying all my partners, but
put that disclaimer in there, counsel.
Some of my people I know, not my close friends, just people I know out there.
Yeah.
They say that exact same stuff. Man, old girl a nurse. Man, old girl of this. Man, old girl of that. Shoot, man, I'm keeping old girl. She this, that, and other. She do this, she do that. And I'm just looking at her like, what do you do? What you gonna do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that part right there, I think it's both ways. You know what I'm saying? But you did say that one part that's true. That talk. The men don't normally do the talk. Women really got that talk issue. Like, it could be, I mean, man, it don't even have to be long. It could be like a month or two. And y'all just really trying to get to know each other, don't even really know each other. And maybe you was intimate, maybe you were not, or maybe you was intimate you should not have been. But as soon as it go to a certain point, the first thing is, so what are we doing here?
Right. Yep. That's what we gotta have to talk.
They don't let it evolve into what it's gonna be. I can understand like setting parameters. Like okay. But we're not gonna see anybody. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that for some reason, as soon as relationships get a tag and they give it to them without letting it come, that they start trying to live up to the tag, and man, things don't always go right after that. It seems like everything that can go wrong goes wrong.
Well, but that's the point. You do understand that you can. Wow, she dropped the phone. Was it that powerful effort? Whoa, yeah. She dropped the phone on that.
I think she's ready to get on the mic now.
You ready to get on the mic now? Come on, girl. So my thing is that you're right. We should naturally let it, but of course. Look, let's just be real. Most of us over 40, except for Head Sanford over here, he the young buck in the group. Unless wasting time is, and of course, Strong, she looked up, so she probably not. You're not 40 yet, are you, darling? I'll tell you, you're not 40 yet, are you, darling? She looked at. Oh, she gonna plead the fifth. Okay, wow, a lot of legal talk. Well, I graduated from law school too. I know what the legal. Okay, she gonna plead the fifth unless she incriminate herself. So let's just be real about it. We over 40 years old. Unless wasting time is something that is common with you, that I ain't got time for us to let it naturally flow for like 8, 7, 9, 10 years. Because most women ain't never let me go that long without putting a tag on it.
You're not supposed to go that long.
Well, I'm just saying. Some people, the misleader, let you stretch it out long. What are we doing? No, we just said we just gonna do this.
I'm just saying.
3 years in, that's all we doing. We still gonna do this.
30 days. You been on 2 dates. Hey. We together now? What's up?
No, hold on now. I ain't doing all that now. No 30 days. But at least just preferably, that's the word, preferably 6 months. 6 months.
What you just said was a very good point to go back to the point of men being.
You need the mic, sweetie. Go on, get the mic over here.
I was saying what you just mentioned was a very good example of men being misleaders, because when you said about how you can date someone for 3 years or whatever. Men are good for that. They love being in a position of just dating before they give any type of commitment.
Okay, go ahead, Efraim, because I'm going to let you handle this, bro. Go handle your girl. Handle your girl, bro.
No, I don't have anything to that.
Okay.
Hey, on my Facebook Live, one of my fraternity brothers said, E, do you remember that girl from Pine Bluff that I told I was? Whoa! Let me read it. Let me just read it. That I told I was a helicopter pilot. She called me for a whole month. When she found out I was lying, I ain't heard from her since. Richard Miller just sent me that one. Hey,
a helicopter pilot.
Right, hey, she loved you when you was flying them helicopters.
I guess Richard is definitely a misleader.
He's a misleader.
You're a misleader.
Yes.
Whoa! Come on, bro.
Richard Miller.
Your friend couldn't come up with a better one than that, man. Like he might well say he was an astronaut. I mean, come on, baby. I'm gonna take you to the moon this weekend.
Hey, we got a couple dudes in our group that's pilots. They fly planes.
Okay,
But not Richard.
No. Okay, I know the brothers, lawyers, and stuff. Hey, I got them, but
that was funny.
Yeah, but let's just be real. Let me answer this so we can go and trend it, because we got to talk about what's been going on in these coffee shops. The reason why men do that, and I'm going to be real with you, because women give it up too soon. And there's an old saying, why buy the cow when the milk is free?
Yes, that's what my grandmother told me.
That's right. But understand this, too. The even free milk can be spoiled.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey man, what Drake say, it's so good, you need to pay for it. Hey, man, that's what I don't understand. Why come the dudes can't be giving it up too soon? I mean,
we do too.
My stuff just as valuable,
right? Gender equality does not equal gender equity.
Gender equality, you are. Boy, keep on, Django.
I ain't saying that. I don't believe in that. People talk about, but that's my point. Gender equality don't equal gender equity, because there's an idea that what women have, between is more valuable than what men have.
I'm gonna stop giving man up so quick.
I'd be like this. The first one I'll give you, but there's plenty more where it came from, but only first one free.
I got a brand new 8-month rule, everybody. 8 months.
8 months time. Smiley, smiley, smiley face.
I have to set some standards for myself.
Okay. Well, I always said my standard's low, so I'm never disappointed.
Right. So I won't be giving it up too soon.
Right, there you go.
I mess around, be 60 years old, messing with Django.
Well, thank you. From now we get ready to get to the crust. Thank you. JC probably over here having a heart attack with this conversation. and we get ready to go into trending because it looked like people in the world lost their mind. So we get ready to come back trending right here, Devil's Advocate. Woo. Lord.
Men, are you looking to improve your look and impress everywhere you go? Looking for high-end tailored suits that won't break your bank account? Then let J&M Custom Clothing be your tailor. Design your own items tailored to your style, and we'll tailor it to the fit of your body. With a great selection of over 480 high-quality fabrics and first-class material, J&M Custom will get you looking your best and standing out in any crowd. Come on down to our main location at 203 Bennett Street in Morrilton, Arkansas for a free 30-minute consultation, and new customers can also enjoy 10% off their first order. Also visit our website at www.jmcustomclothing.com or contact us by phone at 469-816-9014. Follow us at Facebook and Instagram at JM Custom Clothing.
Stretch your tax refund at Butler Furniture Depot and get the lowest price. Come by the Little Rock location and let one of our sales associates earn your business. We have a no credit check purchase plan with 90-day same-day cash. Buy today, take it home today. Call 562-8333 for directions.
Hey, when was the last time you thought about credit repair? Listen, we are a financial education service, and we help to restore, rebuild, and protect your credit. Helping good people with bad credit is what we do. All you have to do is call Juanita at 404-578-9889. That's 404-578-9889. No contract, and we can restore your credit score and lower your interest rates. That's right. No matter whether you have late payments, medical bills, student loans, or just identity theft problems, we can help. We are financial education service, and guess what? We're standing by waiting to hear from you. All you have to do is call Cornita today, 404-578-9889. That's 404-578-9889. A credit financial education service.
We all want to keep our family unit intact, but we understand that work and life get in the way. We want to provide our loved ones with social activities, exercise, and things to keep them active. With 2 fantastic locations and our caring staff, Millennium Adult Daycare is what you're looking for. Call today and schedule a visit where we can assess your loved one's social and recreational needs and match those needs with our wide range of provided services. Great things are happening at Millennium Adult Daycare. Call us today so we can love on your loved ones.
And this is the Mellow Sounds, advocates of Cool in the Gang. I hear Devil's Advocate, sexy radio station. How many of y'all remember that song from back in the day? Were you even old enough to remember that head sample? I know everyone remembers. Woo, that was a jam, boy. I want to thank Ron Don for this little selection. This is the song that he used for our conversation topic. So, anywho, we getting ready to go into trending. Yeah, there you go. So, of course, today, or this week, and this happened at the end of last week, so we got to go ahead and hit this up. Everybody knows what happened at Starbucks Coffee in Philadelphia. In Starbucks, they had an incident where 2 of the cats that were in there, I guess, were sitting down, got the police called on them. And the police came in there and basically arrested them and escorted them out. I guess, loitering? I don't know Philly statutes, but I guess the argument that they were loitering. And usually I'm kind of interested in that because loitering usually has a connotation of drug possession or selling usually attached to it, usually with the way the state's laws are set up. So I want to, or at least some sort of criminal mischief or criminal, activity. So if I want to ask you about that, of course, these guys have got a lawyer now, and, they've been interviewed on Good Morning America about what goes on. What's your take on what happened with Starbucks and everything?
Well, I think this is one of those situations where they took the rules and applied them, and then it kind of turned into a racial situation. I'm not saying that it wasn't motivated by race, but, when you do things like this and you're dealing with ethnic groups or whatever, you're going to get what you call like a disparate response. Like that's not the response you were actually trying to get, but that's what you got. Mm-hmm. So these young men, one of them which was a college grad and another one was an educated young man as well, they were at Starbucks and they were waiting on a friend, and they were supposed to be having a meeting. This is what I understand the story to be. And one of the young men asked, could he use the restroom, and they called the police as they were under some kind of policy, they say now, that states that they're only supposed to let paying customers use the restroom. Basically, patrons use the restroom, and they don't have restrooms open to the public. That's what they call themselves. Mm-hmm. And I think that it went. I don't know. I haven't seen anything to kind of make me understand what escalated it to the young men being arrested. So I don't really know that part, but I don't know if it was a breakdown in communication between the young men and management at that point, or had everything already escalated and the manager didn't want to hear what they had to say or whatever. I just know that their position is they were executing a policy and they weren't racially sensitive when they did it. And the young men's position is they were racially discriminated or profiled against, and that is why it escalated so quickly. Mm-hmm. The simplicity of them having a meeting in a Starbucks, which is where we all go, because I go to Starbucks. I have meetings there, or I have journal conversations there, or I've sat and read a book there. So I've utilized Starbucks for, the same thing everybody else does. And then, unfortunately, this happened. So I mean, if it was racially motivated, then that's horrible in 2018, and something should be done about it. But I applaud the CEO of Starbucks because unlike most companies, they stepped up and they're going to lose business. And they're going to lose a lot of money. Right. Because they plan to close their business down and train their employees on this racial sensitivity issue. So, it's just an unfortunate situation.
Well, there was another video that was shot with it happening, I believe, in California. Did you see that one also? Where the young lady hit something. Did you see that video?
Yeah, I saw that.
Where the lady wouldn't let the guy use the bathroom, and she let a white guy use the bathroom.
Yeah.
And see, here's the issue I have with that, because the young lady that did it was not white. She was, I believe, Asian.
She was either Asian or Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican, but she looked somewhat Asian, and the guy confronted her and filmed it live, and it went viral. And it's like, I'm like, okay, we boycott. Me personally, I don't care because I don't patronize Starbucks because I don't believe in paying $6-7 for coffee. It's just coffee to me. Yeah, I'm like I'm a every once in a blue moon Starbucks goer, but I just don't see the point in spending $7-8 for my coffee. You understand what I'm saying? So, to me, they're not going to lose any money with me because I don't patronize them like that. Now, I understand what the CEO did. He said he wanted to talk with the gentleman. And, of course, this is damage control 101. Now, the question is, if that's just an isolated incident, it shouldn't be happening in any other stores. We agree, right? Mm-hmm. That shouldn't be happening. And you got to remember something. Think about the history of Starbucks. Starbucks is a chain that started in a liberal city. So you're going to assume that it is a liberal-run company pretty much. Right. Starbucks started in Seattle, Washington, which is – and see, here's the reason I have an issue with places in Philadelphia. Me being from Brooklyn, New York, I understand that you got a lot of cats in urban cities that are racist. In Brooklyn, we grew up around racist Irish. We grew up around racist Italians. Mm-hmm. But this is the thing. With President Trump now in office, the people who were racist back in the day, especially during President Obama's tenure and presidents before them who were more moderate and not openly racist, like presidents of the early part of the 20th century, the racism was allowed to go underground. They were not allowed to have their voices heard. Now with President Trump, people who are racist now just get to get their voices heard. They don't care about what they say. They say it out in the open now. They confront people out in the open with it. And you have people in cities who, and here's the point. If you racist, why would you live in a diverse city where you're going to be around a bunch of people who look totally different from you? Why would you be in Philly? Why would you live in New York City? Why would you live in Seattle? Why would you live in Atlanta or Miami? You understand what I'm saying? Because you're going to, if you're racist and you don't like other people or other people of other colors, you're going to be surrounded by those people every time you walk out the door. I don't care if you live in the suburbs. If you go to the suburbs, you got to go to the mall in the city. You're going to see them. So here was the issue with that when we talk about this racial issue with that. And let's we stop. Let's go there. LA Fitness. Did you see what happened with that? Cops being called again.
Before you go there, let me say this.
Okay.
You made the statement about the racism with Starbucks or whatever. I mean, but either way it go, the only way that you can attribute this racist action to Starbucks is if Starbucks had a racist policy.
Right.
And they didn't have a racist policy.
Right.
They just had people interpreting the policy by their own means to accomplish what happened in those situations. So I personally, this is just my opinion, and I'm more race conscious than most, you know what I'm saying? But in this situation, I'm just saying, these were individual people out of thousands of Starbucks stores that acted inappropriately with people, and it wasn't Starbucks or their policies. Right. It was just those individuals. Right. Okay? Right. So just don't confuse the two.
Oh, no, I don't confuse it because...
Yeah, say it's Starbucks. Let's just...
because we all know what the word joint and several liability means. So they go... And of course, being Starbucks is the employee, they still going to have to pay the cost because that was somebody under their employee.
Right,
so,
yes.
So at the end of the day, and here's what happened. Let's talk about LA Fitness while we're going there. LA Fitness did the same thing. They sit around here and get black guys in it, and then they call the cops on them to get them arrested. And then the cops, I heard, went off on them. Like, why did you call us for this foolishness? Why did you bring us in here for two black guys that were in there? I don't know if they were working out or if they were just in there. They were doing something in the facility they had the right to do. Or even, and here's the point. You're in a public place. Even if I come outside and just want to use the bathroom, if I'm not harassing your patrons, I should be able to go in a public place and use a bathroom. Okay, they call the cops. The cops come and sit around and go off on employees like, why did you call us for this foolishness? These guys are not doing nothing. Of course, the 3 employees got fired. They got fired. And what it seems to me is what it's doing is this is what's happening. You have a white supremacist, and I'm not saying this just to be skittish or knee-jerk. You have a white supremacist mindset in this country by people that believe that if they want to take care of their black problem, all they got to do is just get the cops involved. Because they figure the cops going to come over there, shoot first, talk last. Or arrest first, talk last. And what they're doing is they're just now coming in and just getting cops. Just call the cops. You see a black face, call the cops. Yeah. Cops will come in and handle the Negro. And they'll get them out of here. They'll get them out of our face. Or better what? Guess what? They can put their hands up, they'll get shot. Cop will go to court, he'll get suspended with pay, he'll get off. And that's what it seems that people nowadays, they are trying to figure out ways to eliminate what they call their undesirable black problem. And what they're doing is they just calling cops, call the cops. Somebody will get shot and somebody will get off. And that's what it seems like. And you hate to say that because it sounds like it's wacky conspiracy theory. But it seems like that's what's going on. Now they realize, well, the cops are kind of under scrutiny now because so many people are getting shot under their watch. But here's what we'll do. We'll just call them when we see black people and say black people are instigating and let them take care of it. Then they got a reason to get off when they shoot. So, I mean, am I reading too much of that? Ephraim, go ahead and go first because I see your eyes to the corner.
Boy. Hey. Boy.
Made my goat fall. Even my goat fell off on that one. No, come on, baby. Get back up here. Okay.
Hey, boy. Okay, I'm going to say this.
Okay.
I'm going to try to make it quick because it's long. All right. So, as far as the police go in ethnic groups, I think that on the Caucasian, white Anglo-Saxon, Protestant side of things, they are more prone to utilize the police for situations than black African American group will. From youth or whatever, it seems as though we are taught two things about the police. One, to dislike them. Two, to be afraid of them.
Right.
You know, the police get behind you. Oh, my God, the police behind me. The police get behind me. I'm like, hey, I'm getting my driver's license and my insurance, and I'm tell them, hey, check this stuff or whatever going on. Let me go on my way. You know
right.
Because I'm going to be legitimate.
Right.
If you're not legitimate,
right.
i.e. there goes the fear. Oh, Lord, my driver's license spent. Oh, Lord,
I ain't got no tags. My tags off, no insurance.
But you out there taking that chance.
I got weed in the yeah.
So what I'm saying is, as you grow older, you continue to do that. You continue to use the same mindset. You know, you like, okay, well, if I see something, I'm calling the police. So like with the LA Fitness incident, I personally, now these are my opinions.
Right.
I think that mindset of being afraid of certain ethnic groups.
Right.
And what would happen if you approach them or try to deal with them, you know, or try to get an understanding of the word, communicate with them.
Right.
Because we communicate on different levels, right?
Right.
I think that instead of that, what they did, it's like in your management, like when you having a problem with your boss, you don't go talk to your boss. You go over your boss head to the next person.
Right, chain of command. Right.
So they skipping in chain of command instead of them trying to talk to the people to figure out what's going on or get an understanding. They go straight to calling the police, not to get the people killed,
right?
But because that's who they are used to utilizing to do their will. Because they'll call police on each other too. You know what I mean? But black people, we're not gonna call the police as quickly on things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got a don't snitch policy.
I wouldn't even call the police on a burglary because they ain't gonna do nothing. I mean.
You would? So hold on, somebody breaking in my house, you ain't gonna call no police, boy?
Nah.
That's what you saying there?
For insurance,
that might be your cousin.
If I need to replace something for insurance, but if I know that our insurance ain't gonna replace it, I won't call them.
Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about calling for yourself?
Yeah, calling for myself.
Well, if somebody in my house, well, you better call them. If it ain't a Django and a goat, if you don't see him with this right here, with these horns, you better call them.
But you do get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So I see where you coming from. It could be a mindset out there where people are trying to set people or set the police up to do things to people, whatever. But then again, on the other hand, you know, my like it's like this. African Americans don't take advantage of the legal system because they don't believe in it and they think it fails them all the time.
Right.
But the one place that they can take advantage of the legal system, which is jury duty.
Right.
Because jury duty is the only time that a regular citizen really impacts the legal system. That's when you sit there and you get to judge a person for what they've done, listen to the facts, and you get to say they're guilty or not. But the most important part about it is even if they are guilty, you get the opportunity to set their punishment. And punishments in the United States only one or two things.
Right.
To rehabilitate you or to separate you from society.
Right.
And if you don't have a good jury up there where you're looking out for your own ethnic group or whatever, then you're going to get separated from society. But if more African Americans participated, when there was an African American who had a jury trial or something, I'm not saying that the person would be innocent, but I'm saying that the punishment would be more appropriate to the crime as opposed to taking it to the max just so you can say, okay, that's one less African American that we got to deal with. We're not going to rehabilitate them. We're just going to push them to the side. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what we want. We want everybody who is rehabilitatable to be rehabilitated.
Right.
We don't want to separate our people from society. In the whole world, I'm talking about the whole world, every single country in the world. I'm talking about countries with way, if you look at a map, you will see how small the United States is in comparison to other countries. We have more people incarcerated
than any industrialized country on the planet.
Or unindustrial.
Unindustrial, third world, why you going there?
Anything, it's no country lock on more people than us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my little speech.
Well,
African American people participate in jury duty.
Don't duck it.
Don't duck it. Don't go in there saying, "Oh, I know his sister, brother, cousin, uncle, niece," and I couldn't
saying stupid stuff, doing voir dire.
Get my tie changed. Just anything. Man, do your duty. If you want to see the legal system work, participate. Your only way of you do got one more way of participating.
Vote. There you go. Jury duty and vote.
Because your legislature are the one who make the law, and 90% of the people in the legislature, 85% of the people in the legislature, they not attorneys, they never been to law school.
Right.
But they're out there making laws.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know where most of them are from? The insurance industry.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Yeah, almost 75% of people in Arkansas legislature, most legislatures come from the insurance industry.
Where you get them numbers from?
Yeah,
I'm not going to
yeah, came by 75, but 75.
These regular folks around here, people.
Yeah, but they from they insurance salesmen. That's why they always make policy that benefits insurance companies that strike again.
I think you're talking about lobbyists. A lot of lobbyists come from like companies like.
Well, maybe in DC level, yeah, lobbyists.
I'm talking about right around here.
What they lobbying? Arkansas ain't got nothing.
Arkansas got a lot.
Like what? They got a lot of laws that are draconian. I agree with that. Yeah, but what I'm saying is when we talk about laws that are restrictive, yeah, and laws that benefit corporations, yeah, they get a lot of that stuff. You want to know why your natural gas bill is so high and why your energy bill is so high and why they don't work with you? Public Service Commission. You want to know why that stuff don't never get changed? Because the people who in there was in the industry at one point.
Well, if that being the case, then the legislature does something when it comes to like energy and all that stuff. Because in some places, all your bills run together. That means that you're gonna get one bill with everything. So that means when one go, all go. And Arkansas ain't doing that right now. We ain't one go, all go. You can pay your bills independently to those companies and be able to maintain your lifestyle. But imagine if your lights, water, and gas was one bill.
Now, I heard in Conway that's the case. I heard all your stuff is in one bill.
That got to be a city thing then, but throughout the state, ain't like that.
No, I know that. Right? Oh, yeah, that'd be great. I can watch TV and I got to bathe in cold water.
I'm trying to. Oh, you got to watch TV and you can't bathe at all.
Yeah, right. You can't bathe at all. You'll be funky and watching Power. That's what I'm talking about. Then you can learn to have dreams about bathing. So let's go ahead and talk about, since we got 5 more minutes.
Get registered to vote.
Yep, there you go.
Y'all paying attention now?
4 minutes.
Thank you.
We're going to hit this up because this is local. What in the world going on with UALR right quick? The end video that got popped out there with the two sororities popping out the N-word in a rap song.
One sorority, one fraternity.
Was it a fraternity?
Uh-huh.
I just saw women in the video.
It's a men in there.
It's men?
It's men. It's a men's fraternity like Chi Omega or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Some other thing, whatever. And then it's a sorority. And they are on the bus. And this is the thing. They are basically someone is videoing them singing a song, but it appears to be a song that involves the taboo word.
Yes.
The word that's supposed to be the unspoken Caucasian word that they swear they never say. But on this bus, they say it a plethora of times.
A plethora. That's a big word. That means plentiful.
And what it is, it's one of them who's videoing this, obviously. And so whoever the person that videoed it was, either they posted on social media, they did something, but they felt, whoever videoed it must have either felt one or two things. Either they felt that it was nothing wrong with what they were doing, right? Mm-hmm. Or they felt that it was totally wrong what they were doing. But either way it go, they posted, and here we are. So
here we go.
So what do we do when we find out that all this time that we've been told that they never say this word, and we catch a video of them singing this word in multitude, and I'm talking about in chorus.
In chorus, they done did Bay version of. They done did the remix, the extended remix, the slow jam. Man, boy, look.
So what do we do? Do we say, hey, look at these racist so and so, or do we say, aha? We got you.
And this out of Liberal University of Arkansas in Little Rock, my alma mater. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for another episode of Devil's Advocate. Like I said, and we'll end with this. Like Will Smith said, racism ain't increasing, it's just being videotaped. Now, we will be out of there. I want to thank my man Ephraim Neely, attorney extraordinaire. He's here today. Thank him and his entourage. I want to, of course, thank my boy over here, Head Savage. Please grow some hair in the next couple of months, bro. JC on the wheels of steel. Of course, we'll see you guys. Oh, by the way, don't forget, and Nikki G for listening. I know we couldn't get you in. Please be here next week so we can get your girl's point of view. Don't forget, tomorrow, Bar Louie, North Little Rock, 5 p.m. We will be doing another meet and greet. Thank you, guys. We will see you again next bat time, same bat channel next week, 11 o'clock. And don't forget, if you can't stand the heat, stay out of Hell's Kitchen. Bye, folks.